Good afternoon, you guys. As usual, the workshop's a bit of a state, so we're going to crack on, give it a bit of a tidy first. Then I think it's going to be getting the bottom of the tank prepped, dress back welds, face off the top, and then we can start thinking about using more filler and making more dust. So let's have a go at tidying up the workshop. A bit of a change of perspective. We're going to be working outside because the amount of dust that comes off doing this is ridiculous, and I don't really want it in the garage. So I'm going to be working with a couple of different discs. So we've got the abrasive disc. That's a stripping disc. That's great for removing paint, filler, any kind of rust, and also in this case some of that resin. That'll take that straight off. And we've also got flap disc. That's for removing actual metal, so that'll be for taking back the MIG welds till they're flush. There's plenty of material on the inside. So and doggo. I think we should crack on.
I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this because it's so humid today, but we'll do as much as we can.
That's a grim job when it's this warm. Done though. It's come up pretty good, I reckon. Taken that stripping disc does really well at taking the resin and the fiberglass back, so that's good. All the welds taken back and it's still nice and solid. So bit of clean up and some filling and I think we'll be there. On to the next bit. I think it's sanding. It's going to be grim. Another day, a bit more filling. Not much more to say than that, really. We'll get there eventually. It's just slow progress. Have to be really patient with it. The quality of the mould depends on the quality of the part that you're pulling off it. So you've got to make the part really good. You can't rely on being able to then correct the mould because it's not the right thing to do. It's like paint. Paint doesn't cover scratches, doesn't cover blemishes, they just show up worse than they were before, so you've got to make sure it's prepped right. Bit of cleaning, bit of filling, and then some sanding, or sanding. Right. So I got a bit bored waiting. So I think what I'm going to do, while the filler's drying, I'm going to actually get these jets out of this carb, have a look, see how everything looks in here, make sure it's all working like it should. Yeah, start taking things apart. Either way, right, so on that there, that is absolutely filthy. That's pretty incredible. I mean, down the inside, yeah, down there, that's disgusting. So those two screwed together, I think that's basically it for jets, I reckon. No, Mr. Bumble, out you go, Mr. Bumblebee. Well done. Right. As a reminder of what we're working against, this is the fuel tap from the bottom of the tank.
And yes, it's still attached to a piece of the tank. Ah, man. Oh well, we get there.
So, Chinese ultrasonic tank. I am going to put the heater on, so we're going to get it hot. I've got a jam jar. Yeah, which is full of engine degreaser. And that sits in there like that. Magic! So, glass is transparent to ultrasonic waves. So rather than filling the tank with the brake cleaner, what we do is we put a small jam jar full of the brake cleaner into the ultrasonic tank, and the ultrasonic tank is just full of water. It just saves on cleaning and getting all the junk inside the ultrasonic tank. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. But if you all you have to do then is just get the bits out of the jam jar, which is dead easy. I guess the only downside on this is the fact it still gets label on it, but it might actually just come off. Let's have a look, see if I can get that off. Okay. Now, the reason I did that was because anything that's soft does absorb the ultrasonic energy. So we need to try and get rid of stuff like that to make sure it's clean. Classic sticky stuff remover. Beauty. Okay. So. Could do a bit more light really, couldn't we? How's that? That's better, isn't it? Steady. There we go, right. So, these are the component parts that we've got. Got the float assembly. Well, that will come apart anyway. Needle valve, tip of which is clean. That O-ring will need replacing. That's toast. The rest of the assembly looks okay. It's just covered in junk. That desperately needs a clean. I mean, it's just full of stuff. Okay, so tank's up to 22. Let's put everything in. To make sure there's nothing left in the bottom of that. I don't think there is. Tell you what I might do. We should probably run that through a little bit of a filter, clean it up. Better, right, it doesn't look like much, but there's a reasonable amount of junk that came out of that. So, let's pop all of these components in. Let's take him out of there. Bloop, bloopy, bloop. Lid onto that. I do this one. I might just pop this in the tank. Let's just do that for now. Okay. That grim noise is the tank working. Beauty. Pretty cool that you can see it working.
See the bubbles coming up in there? See them all jumping around? That is shit going down. Beauty. And that is the glass being transparent to the ultrasonic and doing its thing. We've actually got the same going on with this. This is working nicely as well. I'll probably leave that for don't know, hour, something like that. See how she's doing. Definitely having one of those days where I don't want to sit still. I'm going to have a look at this now. See if I can get this fuel tap up. Oh my god. Oh wow. I mean, that's coming out of the pipe. Oh Christ. I'm going to take it apart and see if I can, see if I can get this piece of tank off first. Take it apart, see what's going on inside it. See if we can rescue it, just like the rest of the bike. Unfortunately guys, I reckon that this is unsalvageable. If you look, it's corroded away to the point where the O-ring has completely disappeared. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one to seal properly. I think we may have to say goodbye. Put it in the bin. Never mind, it's worth investigating. How they work now, which is pretty cool. And look at the shite that came out of it. That is astonishing. There's so much stuff there. Cool. Okay, so it turns out this pipe's actually got two fuel taps. One on the tank, which is just disgusting, and then one on the bike. Take this one apart. Float bowl is looking pretty good. Ultrasonic tank's pretty wicked. Nice. Yeah, so very similar condition to the other one. Pretty disgusting, but ultrasonic will soon have that sorted. Okay, so I'll probably call it there for today, and hopefully edit this one into another video. Hopefully we'll have the carbs back together pretty soon. I need to get a couple of gaskets, but that's about it. Made good progress yet again. I'm pretty confident with the inside of those carbs. I think there's no reason why everything shouldn't be sorted out. I think next up, more tank work, maybe tomorrow. And I don't know. What I'll probably do is do some filming tomorrow, and we'll go over the bike and decide what to do next. That'll probably be best. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks guys, bye.